And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo, what it is. Thank you for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. I'm like looking at my live on my phone, and it says it's from 2 hours ago. What are they talking about? I can't get in it. Oh, for the love of Pete. Edit. What is going on here? What? I hope you guys can get in it. I see a few people in here. I hope it's on. That's all I know. I hope it's on. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's been a long weekend, but it's been a fun weekend. First and foremost, I want to say once again for the 20 billionth time, happy birthday, Hannah, my littlest one, my little beauty, smarty brains, talented little wonderful little girl. Yesterday, she all she wanted for her birthday, well, not all, but what she wanted for her birthday was to go to hibachi. Now, I don't know about you guys. I've never been to hibachi before. With the guy, ding, 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 ding. It was awesome. We had a great time. I've never been there. We got to do that more often. She knows what's up. She likes sushi. This little girl is going places in life. I'm telling you. Thank you guys so much for being here. There's all types of mess going on. Andrew Tate, I guess, like, not all the charges, but like, well, I guess, yeah, like all the actual charges right now have been dropped. We'll talk a little bit about that because there's more to it, and I don't want to spoil my story by just explaining everything right now because it's not too big of a story. I'm going to cover what I think happened to Charlie Kirk. Well, not the behind the scenes, who did it, but the two theories that I think make most sense of what actually happened. I really don't take too much pleasure in talking about this. Everybody and their grandmama's talking about this, and everybody has their theories. But the two reasons, Occam's razor applies. I try to apply Occam's razor to just about everything. And the two things that I think I see. And I don't know if we're going to get Alex live, but Alex Stein, he's out at a TPUSA event, and he's calling all these suckers out. Come on down if you think you can take out the man. Well, not take out the man. Please don't take out my friend. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on. Listen, I'm about to get to the chat and then get right in it because there's all types of other news, events, and shit going on. And we'll get to them. You know me, I'm pretty quick about that. Just ping, doom, boom, bang, get them all out. And then I leave things up to our boy Doc Bash Steve, who will be going on right after the show. So, we go, I think the camera's like pointing this way for some reason. For me, it's this way, but I think it's this way. Either way, we going all the way till probably about 7:50. Doc Bash Steve comes on at 8 o'clock. My good friend, your good friend, our good friend, Doc Bash Steve. And Doc Bash, I just noticed right before I came on, I was like hoping he wasn't doing Charlie Kirk stuff. He is, but that's okay because my man does the long form stuff. Okay, so that's about it. But I was just gonna say, I can't wait. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. Probably around like November 18th, 20th, something like that. Your boy, me, I'm going full force at this mess. Wifey keeps saying, she's like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, set up Venmo, do that. I'm like, I know. And she ain't wrong. And I gotta do a bunch of stuff, but let's get to the chat. And how do you like that? And then we'll get right into some stories. Oh, look at this, man. I love this gentleman. The great Bob Cook. Bob, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thomas Gilson, I miss you, homie. Thank you for being here. And when I say I miss you, you know what I mean. I love you, Tom. Thomas is here for almost every single show. This is a funky time of day. I get it. Especially like for us Bubba Army people, because we're all up at like 5 a.m. watching Bubba and then working, doing our thing. So this, this time's a little rough. I know it is for me, but I love this so much. I don't want to give up this time slot. I don't know what the heck we're going to do. I believe Alex said there's 12 or 13 episodes left of Prime Time with Alex Stein on The Blaze. But there is going to be a new show, Alex Stein and Owen Schroyer. So that shit's going to be pretty fire. I mean, you got like the serious guy in Owen Schroyer and the comedic genius of Alex Stein together. I think it's going to be fire. But yeah, I was just saying I miss Tom Skilson because I never see him in Bubba chat like in the morning time. I don't know if like I know he said he get a different job and stuff like that. But thank you for being here, Tom Skilson. I love you. Love you. Daniel Graham. Thank you, sir. My camera's so backwards. I'm like re-watching the replays and I'm like, why is everything backwards? I don't know. I miss I've been streaming, as you know, on StreamYard. I wish I could go back to OBS. I mean, I guess I can, but it's gonna take. But when maybe when your boy goes full force at this shiz, then I can I'll have some time and maybe I'll tweak around a little bit with OBS because StreamYard. Hey, shush. StreamYard. Normally I shut all those off right before. Sorry, guys. Well, see, what I like to do is look and see if my mic's loud, but for some reason it's saying I am not live right now on my phone. I don't get it. Let me just check one more time. I'm sorry, guys. We got, like 2 hours here. We'll be all right. I just want to make sure it's available for everybody because, okay, it's live. And we in effect. Okay. Look, there's your boy. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Scott. Myself. I always forget to do boom and do that and put the comments up there. Daniel Graham, I know he said he's going to be in and out. Love you, bro. Chat rats for life. For life, baby. Always and forever. And I know, look, he said, got to keep working to try and not get replaced by the H1B folks. Listen, fight the good fight, my friend. Fight the good fight. Rainey! Hall of Famer. Rainey, I love you. Thanks. Good evening, Starboard. I don't know which way to... Is this like an insult if you do the wrong hand? I don't know, but either way, I love you, Rainey. Rainey's the best. Coming in loud and clear. Yes, thank you. Got a couple minutes before I have to take the kid to practice. I get it. It's so funny. I didn't know you were gonna come in the chat, Rainey. I was gonna say at the end of all, I was thinking of what to say on the show at work today, and I'm like, if I don't see Rainey, I'm going to say, and Rainey at the end of reading all the everybody out who made it a little early. Because it's funny, like, we got like 7 people watching. By the end, there'll be like 25 or something like that, which is great. People hop in whenever they get the time. Listen, I'm just happy you're here. No, but I was going to go through everybody and be like, and Rainey, who is probably cooking her dinner, listening to me rant and ramble. But you're here and I love you. Thank you. Is on break. Did I miss anybody? Oh, thank you guys so much. Yes. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. She is so awesome. Oh my God. This girl is just she is. Your theories are like assholes. Everybody has one. Exactly. Ain't that the truth? Listen, let's go. My dog, Adam Wiley. Wiling out with Adam Wiley. Thank you so much. I know, I'm so sorry. I gotta make sure. I was thinking of turning this down. I'm like, no, don't do it. Oh, I had like zero prep time over the weekend. But like I said, I can't even say I complaining, because weekends are for the family. They really are. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was my daughter's birthday, and we like to go all out. Honestly, she's having a second birthday party this weekend, and that's just what we do. It's like, like the holiday season in my house is, birthday season. Everybody usually gets at least a week. If it's on like a Thursday, you're getting it, people are starting to say happy birthday from Tuesday till Monday, and you can do the math. You know what I mean? And I usually say to people too, like, have a great, like if they're like, oh, my birthday's tomorrow. Like, let's say it's Gene Lasker Friday, right? And it's Rainy's birthday. I'm like, happy birthday, Rainy. Have a great birthday weekend, because you should be celebrating your birthday for as long as you can. And some people are like, oh, I don't like birthdays. And, just like Rainy said, you're entitled to your birthday theory. But for me, it's like, you only live once. Celebrate as much as you can. All of us work more than we play. So enjoy them his holidays. Let's go. Is it just me, or is the sound glitching? Uh-oh. Let me make sure. All of us work more than we play. So enjoy them his holidays. All right. No. I'm sounding good, brother. It might be just you. I kind of, it's tough to say. It's like, yeah, I hope it's just you. No, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you either. But then if it's not just you, then everybody gets screwed. I don't know how to fix this. Oh shit, I'm still loud. Shush you, shush myself. There we go. I came back out and back in and out. It sounds bad. All right, good. Thank God. That's all. That is the best news yet. All right, let's jump right into this deal. Now, earlier today, Bubba the Love Sponge talked about it a little bit. I hope this doesn't get taken down, because other people show it on YouTube, so why can't I show it on YouTube? Now, it's not the gory part, so I hope it's all right. If not, I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and make sure you tune in to Dark Match Steve at 8 o'clock. I shouldn't get bopped for this, so let's just say a little prayer. Where are we? Here we go. All right. Now, let me fold this up. Boom. Get it fully up there. Oh, I'm only whittle. I'm just a whittle fella. Where am I? There I is. Hey! All right. Now, I'm going to try and do better with the chat, too. I'm so sorry. Now, if you guys can see this right here. Oh, God. Sorry. We went right into it. By the way, anybody watching, this is still delicate. And, it's been like, 7 months already. It feels like it happened last week. Doesn't it? I don't know about you guys. It feels like to me, literally, that it happened last week. And somebody's like, oh, it's almost a month that it happens, like 3 weeks away. I'm like, really? Man, because it still hits me, is what I'm saying. So when I was watching this, shout out to Jimmy Dore, by the way, friend of Alex. I was going to say friend of the show, but that'd be full of shit. Because Jimmy Dore doesn't know who the hell I am. But I love Jimmy Dore. And I got, I saw one of these on Jimmy Dore, and I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy. So if you guys can see right here, it says the palm pistol shot. They show what a palm pistol looks like. The way you hold it is like so, and it sticks out from, you do the Vulcan death grip. I don't know if that's an appropriate sort of joke word, but that's, nanu nanu or whatever the hell it is. It's live long and prosper. I don't know. Mork and Mindy, same thing. You gotta do this. You hold the thing, bada bing boom. I'm so used to being a silly willy. And this is such a sensitive, delicate topic. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's get into it so we can get the hell off of it. But I've been dying to... I really wanted to talk about this because when I saw this, I'm like, wow. I remember years ago, okay? Now, I'm definitely going to be dating myself here, as they say. Watching Phil Donahue, okay? I wish I could find it. I didn't even think to look it up until this very moment. Because I'm preparing all day. I'm not. I wish I was. I'm trying to get stories that are interesting. But I was watching Phil Donahue. I'm 99% it was Phil Donahue, and they had some thieves on there, and they were trying to tell everybody what they do so that people can watch out, like how to protect your house, how to protect your car, how to protect yourself. And this is an old show. And I watched the rerun because I'm only 31, so how would I know who the heck Phil Donahue is? Anywho, watch Phil Donahue. They got real life, criminals, cat burglars, whatever you want to call them, right? And one guy was like a super duper thief. He actually learned. I'm pretty sure, if I remember this correctly, he was a magician, and he learned sleight of hand tricks. And he's like, he did it to pick up the ladies back in the 80s, or the 70s probably. He's like, yeah, I did it to pick up the ladies, but I realized it was cringe, and they hated it, and I was a little mad at life, and yada yada yada. And he ends up using those sleight of hand tricks to steal from jewelry stores and stuff like that. Like, this dude ain't, stealing, a Fifth Avenue bar. This dude's stealing a gold bar. You know what I mean? So, I just remember him saying, the stuff that's right in front of you is the stuff you miss, and the stuff, the things that people do. And they'll make distractions, and they'll, sometimes have people in the audience to, or in the crowd to mess with you. But it's what's happening right in front of your eyes that you always end up missing. And this guy is literally right in front of Charlie's eyes and our eyes. And just tell me if you guys probably seen this already, but let's just have some, enough fun with this. Let's see what you guys think. Because to me, and by the way, this is number 2. This isn't even my number 1, but I'm like, this makes more sense than the 30-06, because I don't mean to be graphic, but it would take Charlie's head clean off. It would go right through no matter what. But I believe from all the ballistic shots, and you guys have been watching along with Doc Mash Steve, and he's shown a lot of ballistic stuff. I mean, it's in every sniper, every military person who's either has a show, has been a guest on a show, has called in to Bubba the Love Sponge. Let me stop taking these damn calls. Let me. They all say it. I mean, they all say it. There's not one. There was one dude who called today, and I guess he makes his own bullets. And he's like, oh, it's absolutely, you can absolutely make your own bullet, and it won't go through. Do you think this furry douchebag kid makes his own bullets? Do you think that he goes in and he gets the gunpowder, and he has big Toy Story 2 magnifying glasses, and he's putting it? No! These are standard bullets. They're and I don't even know. They call bullets. Every time I say something, it's like, it's a jacket. I don't know guns. Okay. All right, let's watch this.
Great.
Now you can see it right in between his fingers. There is something protruding. whether this is the palm gun or not, there is something protruding. And he's going like this, right? And he's not even looking. He's looking away. And then all of a sudden he gets the signal, run his own second. And he turns and goes like, ka-choom. It's weird. Or he's like, snap. So I don't know. Let's watch. And by the way, that's how you use this Gizon, is you like, see the. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor here, but there are 2 triangles on this thing, and you put, the inside of your fingers are in here, this mix, and you like, you would think you use your thumb, but you don't. Use your palm on the pushy button. Very scientific here tonight, guys. The pushy button. The trigger! It's been a long day. It's been a long one. All right, let's watch.
We're not counting gang violence. Great.
All right, now here's the second part. All right, just like I said, that magician thief guy from Phil Donahue. Now look at this. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? Now look at this. This guy, first of all, this guy's sleeves are pulled up as high as you can go. You know what I mean? So he's not adjusting his already way above his elbow sleeves. And you can see underneath right here, it's like a bag. It's like a secret compartment. And you can see some weight come down on it. This sounds insane, but watch. He tucks it in. Ready? And then see the weight come back down, and now he's empty-handed. Took it out. What? I don't know what's going on. Trained guy here, by the way. Look at nothing in his hand. Super, super sus. Is there another part to this, or is he just going to do that the whole time? Boom. The palm pistol tuck. Ready? Look. Puts it in there. And you can see, you see the whole thing move. Now, I watched this.
At least 2 people have.
Hey, dude, knock it off there, you silly goose. I watched this a few times over the weekend. What the French toast? There we go.
Great.
Hey, great. No, we don't want to. That's not great. I watched this a few times over the weekend, and I'm like, I just had to watch it over and over and over, because the first time, see, no matter what, even though I think every single person on this planet, especially Americans, we are all in one form or fashion, some part of the story, everybody doesn't believe it in one way or the other. You know what I mean? That's a terrible way to say it, but I think you get the point. People would be like, well, you guys are crazy. The cop story is perfect. But it is weird that he texts his furry boyfriend so concerned about leaving evidence behind, while he texts every single piece of evidence, like the motive and positions and shirt changes and everything. It doesn't make any sense to some, to me. There's a bunch of shit I don't believe. Like I said, the very, very first time it happened, okay? Like a lunatic. I don't know what I know what I was thinking. It wasn't like I was enjoying it, believe me, because I had tears in my eyes. But I put it on a loop, and I just watched it over and over and over again. Because the very first thing that I noticed was the t-shirt. Right? It's going from here up to poof. That's not what something coming this way is going to do. I think I'm reversed, but you guys can see what I'm saying. That's not what's going to happen. Like, if it's coming this way, it will go, let's play act like when we were kids, or, big kids. your friend pretends to punch you. Oh, like we're not, you know what I mean? You could do the same thing. Comes down, it's gonna go, and he's going flying, by the way. It's moving at 3,000 pounds per millisecond. I think I memorized that correctly from somebody else's video earlier. 3,000 pounds per millisecond, something like that. Sounds good anyway, if that's not the correct thing. It's something like that. And I'm telling you right now, there is no magic bones. Like Doc Matt Steve said, he's like magic bones. Every time he says it, it cracks me up. And it's no any innuendo either. It's just, I mean, it's so sad. It's such a delicate, I feel like I am one person removed from Charlie Kirk because technically I am. Alex works for him. And like I said, I've watched him since he was a little kid. I remember him being on like Fox News when he was like 19 or something. And he was always like a sweet, good, honest person. Like there are a few things I disagree with him on, and not even like the Israel stuff. This is way before. I'm like, And even the stuff that I didn't agree with him on, it was just more like how to get there. You know what I mean? Like, here's one thing. My wife, Mrs. Starboard, is going to be mad at me for this one, but because she thinks it's sweet. So Erica Kirk said that in the first speech that she gave, she said, he would ask me every day, how can I serve you better today? And Mrs. Starboard, I was like, I'm like, no offense to Charlie, I love him, but that's not how it's done. And Mrs. Star was like, what? That is like the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God. I'm like, no, I love that. How can I serve you? And then she was like, get out of here. And then like, hours later, I'm like, what can I do to serve you better, madam? And she's like, just get out of here. But I'm not even saying like a woman should serve a man. It's just, I don't know. It just seems like she kind of like he wasn't like an alpha. Like he was like overly passive, like, I don't know, with his wife, alpha, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid saying certain words that would demean him and it would seem like they're demeaning him. All I know is it just seems weird. Like, why wouldn't she say, what can I do every day to serve you better? Not that I'm saying like women should serve men either. We all know how I feel. I've said it like 20,000 times on here. A man can't be great without a great woman behind him and helping him and uplifting him and stuff like that. So that's how I see, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. Like, guys, we're supposed to be like we look into the future of things and try and see, what's going to be better tomorrow, next week, or the weekend, or a month, or 5 years. And women, you guys are getting the fine details of today. What conversation just happened, So I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. But long story short, that's what I mean. It's little tiny things. So it's not like I'm like, I don't totally disagree with everything you said. It's like just little tweaks of things. You know what I mean? Oh, first of all, for not even my own selfish reasons, but I wish Charlie Kirk was still here. Believe me. But I over the weekend, I was having like, inner monologue, and I'm thinking like, I could talk to Charlie Kirk for like 50 hours straight and just pick his brain because he was so knowledgeable, especially about the Bible. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm screwing up here. I gotta get to the chat. What is good? Doc Matt Steve is in the house, baby. Let's go. I seen my boy up in here too. Good Lord, so scripted, right? Thank you. It's designed from them zip gun gimmicks. Yes, it's a zip gun. That's an old 1930s mobster zip guns. There he is. Buddha's in the chat. Everybody give Buddha some love. This is my boy right here. I don't like the palm gun theory. Also doesn't account for no exit wound. Same as the 30-06. Not necessarily. That I don't believe it's even a 22 caliber. I think it's even smaller than a 22. And a 22 rarely ever exits the body ever. And if it's smaller than a 22, it makes sense. But here's one thing, DMS, and I'm with you, bro. Listen, I'm with you. From what somebody else said earlier, I wanted to play their video, but I don't want to get like a copyright strike because this person's like, way bigger than me, and who knows. But what they were saying was the hole wouldn't be anywhere near as big if it was that. It would just be a little hole. You could almost barely see it from our camera angle. So you're ruining my next theory. No, I'm only kidding. There you go. Technically, a round is called a cartridge, and the projectile is called the bullet. Reloads are easy. I save all my expanded brass at the range for such purposes. We love Australia, baby. We love them. Yeah, so what we all call a bullet is actually the cartridge. And then the cartridge, it's like Gadoom. Cartridge goes flying, and then the metal part, usually lead, goes a-flying. Same here. There's zero muzzle flash here. This guy being the shooter is a little tinfoil. No, listen, you guys, feet per second. Thank you. How fast this Bizolet was traveling, of course, depends on the round that was used. Exactly. A 30-06 goes like 3,000 feet per second, millisecond, or something like that. Feet per millisecond. That's what it is. Like, to try to stop that is like, they use a 30-06 to shoot at military tanks. I'm trying to tell y'all, no way, there's no magic bones. Dana Graham, yeah, exactly. There are too many theories. No one believes the FBI, but there are too many alt theories. Exactly. Now it's just we're bombarded. That's why I want to give you guys my two. And the reason why, this one's pretty compelling. All right, you know what? Let's hold on. Just based on physics, the hole they said is the entry wound is an exit. Oh, me and you are in agreement, Buddha. You know that. There's an exit wound, big hole, and he jolted towards the direction they say was the entry wound. Exactly. So say it's, it's the camera guy, cell phone camera guy that you guys know, that theory. If it's like coming this way, it'll be like, oop, later, and fall exactly the way he fell. And I was saying on DMS's show the other day, I'm like, what if it's like something underneath the desk part of the canopy that he was under? Until I saw that, like, what if it's Oh, that was good. Thank you. I needed a good laugh. Overly passive confidence, grounded in faith and love, and a great mental. Listen, you guys are the shiznit. You guys are amazing. All right, now on to my second theoras. And this one, I am going straight to the sauce. I'm going to the sauce, folks. Jimmy Dore. Now, this is what actually happened. The last one, okay? Wait, is this the right one? That's who Shazat. Where is here we go. This is, yes.
The final theory for today, and I think this is maybe the most compelling theory, is that Charlie Kirk was wearing one of those microphones. You have a magnet clip on the outside and the microphone's underneath. And this guy, John Bray, is that his name? John Bray says, based solely on my analysis of the two angles of the events on September 10th, I have come to the conclusion that this is the object that struck Charlie Kirk in the neck.
Now, when I first heard this, I was like, well, I'm not sure if that's exactly like, is that what did it? And then, so, all right, we'll just play it. We'll play it.
So it's one of these kind of things,
Bingo.
right? I use these.
This is what I was about to pull up, and I'm like, I think it's coming up right next. The DJI Mic 2 is a wireless microphone with a rectangular magnetic clasp. This device has 300 mega ampage watts battery, whatever the frig that is. That weighs 8 grams. Okay. Now, this guy's theory is that the metal, the magnetic thing, so it hides underneath the shirt, is the thing that propelled, right? Now, I was trying to look for it before the show. That's why it took me like an extra 38 seconds before I hit the start button right at 6:10. And I couldn't find it right away. Benjamin Netanyahu, it was either Thursday or Friday of just this last Thursday or Friday, was at the UN. Everybody walked out, by the way, and Fox News reported that everybody greeted Benjamin Netanyahu at the UN to a rowdy applause or whatever, a ruckus of applause. And really, it was just the Israeli delegates right near the microphone, because 90% of the whole place left. And what does Netanyahu talk about at the UN meeting? He doesn't talk about, we just want peace. We're trying to bring peace, and we just want the hostages. That's all. We don't do anything wrong. Greta Van Sosberg, whatever her name is, Greta Thunberg, we love her. She's great. We give her food. She sends food. We do everything wonderful. No. He doesn't say that. One of the first things he brings up is, some people get crazy pages sometimes that we know of, and they go boom, and the pager goes a pop. Remember our pages? We paged people, and we took them out like that. That's how we do. So you want to make sure. And I'm not paraphrasing at all. I'm paraphrasing completely. I am not. Do not take that as a quote. And after. It's just weird because a day or two later, because I heard about the microphone, but I was thinking it's this. I'm like, dude, shut up. If Charlie's microphone blew up, it'd be all over, his face. I hate talking about this. It's so close to home, but, we got to be big boys here and girls. Big boys and big girls. Until I realized they're talking about the wireless transmitter. This isn't actually a microphone. I don't believe. Maybe it is. I thought this is a transmitter. So either way, it's either a wireless mic or a wireless mic transmitter, and the mic is somewhere else. Who the hell knows? Let's just watch. Let's watch.
And then it's got a big magnet that keeps it connected. This DJI Mic 2 is a wireless microphone with a rectangular magnetic clasp. The device has a 300 mAh battery that weighs 8 grams. So I wear these all the time. And so on that day, Charlie had the microphone mounted with the bulk of the device underneath his shirt. Notice the magnetic clasp on his shirt and the angle that it's at. So there it is. So that's the angle, and it looks like it's tilted, kind of pointing that way. And there it is. It's underneath his shirt, right? And so the idea is that microphone thing was rigged to explode and kill him. So
like the pagers that they had in Lebanon.
Like the pagers, very much like Israel did with those pagers and the people in Lebanon, and they bragged about doing it. They turned those
vapes.
Good job, Kerp. Kerp, friend of the show. We love Kerp.
Turned page. What's that?
I made a bad joke about how on stage about how Israel can blow up our vapes. So World War III is coming, and I just said vapes to be stupid. Guy comes up to me after, a drunk guy, goes, "Yeah, my cousin's in the IDF, and they were doing that in like 2007 or 2000. They blow up vapes as well. Any electronic device with one of the batteries, they can make a bomb out of it."
So let's watch.
I love that exchange. I'm sorry to bore you with that. Kurt Metzger, his nickname's Kerp. He's telling a story, and just look at Jimmy Dore. He's like, "Are you done? I'm trying to do a serious piece here, and you're coming in with your stupid jokes. Just shut up for a minute." I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, look at his shirt. The way it goes. I mean, we all seen it, but just humor me.
So that's what it is.
Okay.
This is the battery for the DJI Mic 2 transmitter that was underneath Charlie's shirt. This is an 8-gram, 300 mAh battery that's unique in that it's very easy to swap. A 2-gram charge of PETN would match the power of a 30-06 and leave 75% of the battery functional, undetectable. That's what he's saying. This is what he's saying.
I don't think it'd be undetectable. That to me is bullshit. Maybe undetectable to the naked eye, but you know, the FBI could be like, "Oh shit, here it is." You know,
you can see the shock wave travel from the DJI mic outward.
That's why I'm like, and DMS's chat the other day, like maybe it was something on the ground, like, you know, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but down here, like, you know, off to the side, because it looks like it is coming upwards. When I first watched it, like I said, and I played it on a loop, I am looking for, let me see if you can see what I'm looking at. I am looking for the entry wound. I'm like, that is clearly 1 billion% an exit wound. It's obvious. All right, let me shut up. Watch this.
Neck and ears quake with the force, and his earpiece flies up as his body is slightly lifted from the explosion.
That is not his earpiece. I thought it was. Everybody else thought it was. His earpiece is actually still in his ear. Now, this is something that's incredible, by the way. I don't have the video. Maybe I could try to find it in a second if we, you know, need to. But whether it was the bullet, the clip, the hand squeezy palm gun, or some cell phone gun, whatever it was, hit his cross on his necklace. There's a video of the cross. Let me see. I can't see myself. Sorry. There's a video of the cross landing in his lap. Oh my God, it makes me want to stop balling again. And his chain goes, and that's what we all see. Like some people, like, there's the entry wound. Like, you know, it looks, because they're like, there's his hair flapping up. And a lot of people are like, no, you dummy, you idiot, you stupid, that's an earpiece. But now we know for sure it was his necklace, which makes me super sad to talk about. But anyway, and so it hits the cross. Now, could it hit the cross and slowed down that 30-06? I highly doubt it. But I mean, you know, if God was going to intervene, he would have stopped the bullet or moved Trump's head, moved Charlie's head like he moved Trump's head. You know what I mean? Like that 30-06 ain't nothing to a half a millimeter of metal, you know, covered with a little bit of gold paint. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Let me get to you guys real quick before we go back. Standard 150 grain 30-06 has muzzle velocity at about 2,700 feet per second. At 200 yards, it's slowed to about 24 feet per second. Really, 2,400 feet per second. That's still fast and therefore has a lot of energy. Sorry, I'm a nerd. I love it. I don't know many things, but I go deep on anything. I spend my mind on it. Bro, I think we're all the same. I know that's exactly how I am. I'll tell you, you know, right out front, like if there's something I don't know, I don't know. Like with guns, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know any of this stuff. It's not my forte, but what is my forte, I know all Fort Day. Bad Buddhist, let's go. Sorry, I want to yell. It's my thing. It's scary how it looks like the bizzlet did come from the mic. I know we don't know the truth. Listen, I'm with you, Bad Buddhist, my brother. You know what's up. Perhaps it was from the mic, blood pack, or it was likely the hit was from behind. All I know is I've seen this type of thing in real life, like I've mentioned before, and that same thing happens every time. Like, I don't think Charlie Kirk or honestly even Tom Cruise could act that right way. Even look at the movies, they're like, oh, you got me. No. You instantly, it looks like somebody's having a seizure or a convulsion, and they're like, and their eyes go, and you can just see their life's gone. Instant Yes, dude. Yes. 50 cal would go right through the cement that they poured before the crime scene was even looked at. Never mind closed down. Expensive hobby, right? No doubt. We all know Alex is coming up, baby. Oh, it's coming. All right, let me hustle here. Let me get this buzz.
His shirt deformation show a directed blast across his chest with the weight peeking around his neck. So the blast comes from here, and it's aimed this way. And you see his whole shirt come up as if there's a blast underneath the shirt. So let's watch. So you see that, right?
Yeah.
Watch.
Wow.
It's like this strange ripple through his shirt.
You see that, right? So his whole shirt goes up, and then it goes up here.
Starting from the F in freedom, basically.
So it looks, it's also a very, very compelling argument that it was his microphone pack underneath his shirt that blew up. As the shockwave travels across his body, the magnetic clasp is flung across his body. In just a few frames, it disappears into his neck. The wound that appears is the same size as the clasp and displays flow patterns of a low velocity impact.
Now, for me, this is the one thing. I'll just say it now. For me, personally, this is the one thing about this theory that I find hard to believe, because I can't show it and I don't want to really show it. If you've seen it, you've seen it. When the blood gush comes out, right? How does this thing go here, right? And tears that off, basically, right? How does the jugular and the carotid artery, the voice box, and all that mess in there fall out? Like, that's not going to fall out. If I rip this up right now, all that mess is still in there. That's the one part of this damn thing. Hope, Alex? Wow. Wiley. All right, let me finish this.
So he's saying, so the right here, it blows up. This thing then flies across his shirt and hits him in the neck. Very compelling. Very compelling. So we've seen this. I've seen many different videos talk about that thing and how his shirt went up and how this thing travels. And it looks like it's going right towards his neck. Look at how high his t-shirt is over here. For all those things shown on the multiple camera angles, we don't see any indicators of high velocity impacts. We see a tremendous amount of energy
and destroy the
destination of a.
All right, I'll show this part.
He put a shaped charge. This is what a shaped charge is. Enough to penetrate the skull.
little bang is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents.
Boom, a little bang. So that's what they're talking about. And that's what they're talking about here. The spoiler. A mag clip spoiled the clandestine assassination of a prominent political figure. This is the object that struck his neck, a shaped charge hidden in the battery of a Rode Wireless Pro transmitter, detonated and sent the magnetic clasp flying into his neck. That's what he's saying. This is his idea.
Wasn't it spoiled it?
So Charlie also had on a lavalier microphone cable with a 90-degree locking connections. The explosive force of that shaped charge, called a shaped charge,
right,
pulled this microphone from his ear and from around his head. This is the movement seen behind the head and on his back as the cable is pulled completely free. So here, we'll show you. So this is his earpiece right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just moments before the detonation.
See, I almost didn't want to show this part because this dude, John Bray, he did an amazing job, by the way. But he gets this wrong. This is not his earpiece. This is his necklace. And he even, confirms that later.
So now he's kind of implying that this guy is clicking.
Now, wait a minute. See this big, huge hole in between his fingers right there, right? If it's not a palm gun, it's the detonator. And he's like, come on, come on, come on. Makes sense.
A detonator. That's
yeah, very likely, isn't it?
Yeah.
But how would he know to time it with the rifle shot? Because the rifle was shot.
Right.
From the
You gotta
third base
coordinate
coach.
that.
Third base coach.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Well, what? Remember those guys giving those third baseman hand signals?
Yeah, he got Jimmy.
Wasn't that okay?
Moore.
Do it.
Yeah.
That could be. I'm just saying that could be.
Jimmy,
So
That's why
you-
the guy's giving hand signals behind him and not worried about getting hit by a 30-yard.
Yes.
That's why.
come on.
So you see that he's outlining his earpiece flying off. His earpiece flies off.
It's not his earpiece because you can see it in his
So if he
ear.
got hit by a bullet over here,
You can see his necklace flew off, and he still has the earpiece.
why would his earpiece in this
Come on,
ear
boys.
fly off?
Right.
I was mistaken. After seeing a high quality version
Oh,
of
there
the
you
back
go.
angle, I can say with confidence that it was his necklace and cross that was blown over his head. This is very important as it's the fourth energetic event from that area. So now he
Now you got to remember the reason why this guy's talking about energy. I mean, you know, I'm not talking to fools here. You guys are following along, but I gotta switch it so I can make sure I'm seeing the central blast happens, and it's all coming from battery and transmitter signals and electronic pulses and stuff like that. So it's shockwave, but he also has other electronics and shit all over him. So it's it's not just it's just like if you got zapped. Okay, I don't know about you guys. I've been electrocuted probably more times than I want to admit. At least like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times. And when you do it right, like there was one time, like my hair completely stood up. Now I pushed it off. One time I was climbing a tree with my friends. It was in front of this house. One of our friends, it was one of his friends' house. Never been there before. We're up in this tree, and I'm like, and I didn't know. Nobody told me don't climb that tree because there were freaking power lines touching the branches. And I literally touched a branch that the wire was sitting on. And boy, did I get charged. I could feel it in my fillings, metal fillings. I could feel it in my filling. It was no good. Anything that has to do with the teeth sucks. God, why'd you make? I know. I guess I understand why you made teeth. I just wish you made them a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's my European teeth. The black people have those beautiful, nice, shiny ivory teeth. Damn, am I jealous of that? It's the only thing I'm jealous of. All right, family show, family friendly show.
he's saying this is his necklace.
All right, let's go. Come on, Jimmy.
Let's watch.
Earpiece is still in there.
So he's saying this is his necklace and not his earpiece. See this thing? So that's his necklace. He's saying that's what he's saying. And there it goes. You can see it. There it goes.
Came right around.
And there it goes.
God, it's so sad every time I watch it. Damn it, I hate that.
So only an explosive event can explain what we witnessed. This is according to John Bray.
All right, we're gonna go straight to the sauce. Now I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna bop. I'm gonna beep. I'm gonna take that. Zippity doo. Go right to here. Bingo, bango, and bongo. Is it up there? There we go. Good. All right. We got tons of other stories. I want to get this over with. This is John Bray.
Great.
Oh, I hate this. I shut the sound off. I hate this so bad. I just want you to see where that magnetic thing goes. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Ready? Let me try to get it right at it. What's going on? What did I get stopped here? Ready? Oh, God. I could feel it coming on. I gotta relax. Come on. I want off of this. Ready? Look at you. See it move? You see it move? And now it's gone. Whoop. Right there. It's freaking hauling ass. Come on. What are we doing? Boop. And it's the same size, basically. What this guy's saying, anyway. It's the same size. Oh, I don't want to see it anymore. I love you, Charlie. God bless you.
Great.
All right, we're moving on to something more fun because this is devastating. Grateful, guy. I am grateful for you being here, guy. Thank you. Like, bro, they killed her husband and tell her that her daughter is next. If she doesn't play ball, she's going to act weird. I agree. Oh, listen, I am totally with you. Completely. What happened to my first message? I don't know. Oh, is that the one? This one came out, if that's what you're talking about. Not good. What message was that one? I wrote 3 before this one. First one is missing. I would never take anything down. Nobody in here wants to ever take anything down. As long as like nobody starts like an end tower, we're pretty good. And you know, maybe if it said nugget, I wouldn't be that mad. But don't start end towers anyway, please. I'm trying to get YouTube partnership. Grateful guy, I can see your chat about her playing ball. Yeah. Is that the one you're asking about? I said if it was a hit, that's enough reason for his wife to act strange. Did I say anything bad? I didn't mean anything bad. I was saying, no, I did I say even acting weird? Damn it, I forget. I was, what I was trying to say is, no, I didn't say nothing about her acting weird. Maybe somebody in the chat said it. Did somebody in the chat say it? All I know is, for me, I was just giving a stupid example, a terrible example, how even the stuff that I disagreed with Charlie about, it wasn't like full force, like completely opposite ends. Like it was just like approach. Like I think, the Bible says that every husband should, love and honor his wife. Absolutely. I was just saying, Charlie every single day is saying like, how can I serve you better, my queen? I don't know. I guess it's sweet. I can see how it's. I don't want to talk about that. I can still say it maybe because I'm a mod. I don't know, grateful guy. I saw it maybe because I used the word ass. Oh, they'll take. Listen, I don't have any words. I don't have any words blocked. But YouTube does. So I guarantee, bro, they take my stuff down all of the time. I figured even when I started modding for Doc Master Steve, who comes on at 8:00 right after the program, that it would stop, because I thought it stopped because I'm a mod for Alex Stein, who will be his show will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I'm a mod in Alex's chat, and I'm like, I didn't think that it would disappear my shit. It still disappears my shit. And I'm like, what? Crazy. Boom. I said if it was a hit, I agree. I think we all agree with you, bro. Grateful, go to live chat. I can see. Yeah, I can see it. Your mama. Thank you so much, Adam Wiley. Adam Wiley's a man. This bit me a while back. Gotta have the top of the chat to live chat, not the top chat. It's all that. Yes. Grateful guy. If you don't know this already, when you go in, right, you got to hit that settings, little settings spool thing right there. Boop. See, since it's mine, I can't do it, but it'll say like top chats or all chats. It sucks so bad. YouTube fix that crap. YouTube, I'm talking to YouTube. Not grateful, anybody else at this very moment. YouTube. I don't know who's in charge, the Muslim guy, the Jewish woman, whoever the hell it is, okay? Fix your mess. Stop. Just let every chat go. Nobody wants this top chat stuff. Drives us all bonkers. Mama to the head of Thingamajam. All right, real quick. So you can see it. Bada bing. And we're going to get right the hell into some other stuff because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just had to get it off my chest. I think those are the two most plausible things. It's not a hand. It's either a palm gun or a detonator, and bada bing. And I'll let Doc Master Steve take it from there. So anyway, and matter of fact, it was funny. Well, not funny. It was whatever. Ironic, coincidental, a coinky dink that right before I came on, Candace Owens is on with her 192,000 live viewers. I can't remember ever seeing a regular show, a regular live event show, or whatever you call it, stream on YouTube with that many live viewers. Like, I remember Steven Crowder used to get like a milli. He'd get like 800, 900,000 on his like election night, coverage and stuff like that. Candace Owens is totally crushing it. And I'm like, Candace, please, I'm going on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please be off by the time I'm like, save some for the rest of us. Save some people for the rest of us. And she did. She goes off right. And I might start having to add, me and Darkman Steve are going to have to add her to the lineup. Candace Owens opens the night. And then I'm right after Candace, Alex Stein, followed by Doc Steve. Me and Doc Match are just gonna stuff ourselves in between these people. I mean, honestly, like you guys heard me. I kind of give Candace the business here and there, but it's not even for like this to her like ideas. I basically agree with all of them. She's just kind of snobby. Ugh, I don't know. I say it all the time. All right, let's watch this mess, shall we? Content creators. Look at this. Bibi Netanyahu meets with content creators. This is real normal, huh? American content creators. I found this just to be very weird. I don't know.
Christian influencers. Okay. You said we talked about the woke right, and you said I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant observation.
Oh, it's brilliant, yeah. The woke Reich.
The woke right, because these people, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. But they're actually meeting on some of the things. And what we have to do is we have to secure that.
They're actually meeting on some things, suggesting, I almost forgot because it's been a couple of days since I posted this, suggesting that because these woke right people are meeting with each other and going on each other's podcasts, that's a bad thing, right? Because they're teaming up. And what is he doing right now? That's what he's doing. Fucking project much, Netanyahu.
That part of the base of our support in the United States, that is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay.
Who? What are you talking about? You are the NGOs, you dickhead. And what country is giving money to any of these people? Qatar is not giving up any money. I'd love to see the influencer or whatever the frick you call it nowadays, the e-celeb, who Qatar is actually giving money to. By the way, I've said it many times. Qatar, your money is welcome here. I will take the free trip as long as I don't have to wear any silly hat or turban and kiss your wall or your cube or whatever. As long as that's off the table, I will go to your country and take your money and tell everybody how beautiful it is. I don't give a shit. I just hope I don't get, snuffed out one day if I disagree with you, because if you can't buy me, but I would like to see how the other side lives with some money. Give me some money, Qatar, please. I don't want Israel's filthy money.
We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. I think you should also talk to them if you have a chance. To that community, they're very important.
They're very important. I mean, we could watch this. Is another shit. It's one of my cats stepping on my cap. Cat cap. All right, anyway. It just goes on like that for more. It's super annoying. It's like, get the French toast out of here. Now, look at this, guys. This is really interesting. Oh, by the way, I don't know if we went over this on the show last time. George Soros' right-hand man, Howard Rubin, not to be confused with Pee Wee Herman, has been arrested for running a CISX trafficking operation out of his penthouse turned BDSM CISX dungeon. Rubin is a retired Wall Street executive who managed funds for George Soros and other wealthy clients. Rubin and his partner, Jennifer Powers, also indicted, reportedly spent over $1 million to fund the operation. Somebody clocked this fool in his weaselly eye. Now, I have so many thoughts about this. Number one, he definitely got socked in the face. Look at that big, shiny shiner, not even big bruise, cheekbone under the shiner. Some kids were fighting. I hope they f you up. Anyway, it's like, all right, two things crossed my mind when I read this. One, it's like, are they trying to distract us from Epstein by giving us Pee-wee's brother and Jennifer Powers here, to fill in for Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine? I feel like that was the deal. But since it didn't take off, now these two suckers aren't patsies and they're the real deal, which led to my other thought. This must be just the deal. I mean, first of all, I'm glad I grew up poor and stuff and I struggle with money. I really am. Because, you appreciate it more. But you do. I have clients and friends now that have, any boat that I could ever own looks like a fucking dinghy next to their giant, massive yacht. And these people all were born into money. Great-grandpa had money. So by the time it gets to great-great-grandson, and by the way, these are still good people. They just don't appreciate it like I do. I'm like, oh my God, look, like I'm looking, and underneath the, it's on, like there's a part of the bridge of this yacht, and it's like a little facade that's covering where the captain's window, or actually it's the control deck's window, connects to the boat itself. Now, it's obviously encapsulated by metal, and then it's weatherproofed. But to cover any seal, there is this, I don't know if it's real gold, but I wouldn't doubt it. Just this gold metal piece that goes all the way around. And I was talking to the guy. I don't want to shout his name out because I don't know if he'd be happy with that. But I'm like, oh, I almost said his name by accident. I'm like, look at this. He's like, oh, I never noticed that. What? You never noticed? I'm like, look at these details, these fine details. Oh, no clue how big or how many engines he has. I'm like, oh God, it's unbelievable. But I mean, still a good person. But like, I'm saying, some people are born into it or whatever have you. Have it. Howard Rubin, ex-New York City financier with ties to George Soros. Now, this says ties, but our boy Shadow of Ezra, everybody follows Shadow of Ezra. Seriously. Unbelievable. This guy, he must never sleep. All day, every day, story after story. The big hit stories, man. It's crazy. Says his right-hand man, which I believe more. Somebody socked him in the eye. It's not enough, but what are you going to do? This chick, Josette, is the funniest broad. Every time somebody big posts, she posts the same thing. It's just weird. Retired Wall Street financier Howard Rubin was arrested on September 26, 2025 on federal charges of Syzex trafficking for allegedly running a national operation out of his Manhattan penthouse known as his Syzex Dizun Jizz in. So that's that one. Let me go back over to the chat because I'm sorry, I'm all over the freaking place here. Oh, I see Buddha. Jeff Crom got it going on, my man. I love you, Jeff. Let's go. If only YouTube had good software engineers. Seems to be hard to come by these days. Hint, hint. YouTube. Daniel Graham can code circles around your H-1Bs. Hello. Good grief. Our other boy, Big E, is just like that too, except you guys have sort of like a different skill set, but you guys are both right there. If YouTube hired the both of you, I bet you guys combined could run this whole thing. I really believe that. especially with, all you need is an AI algorithm to monitor any, like porn or something sneaking through the algo. Going to live chat was the first thing I did. I know. You must be confused. That's the second comment I made. I promise you, bro, it's not. Maybe it is, and I missed it. Let me go back again. No, this is the first one that shows up. I was, like you said, it was probably the assin comment. You see what's going on in Nepal. What's going on in Nepal? Nepal. Viva Nepal. Viva Nepal. You guys ever see Eddie Murphy movies? Eddie Murphy in The Golden Child. Great movie. Burning down, burning down, little. Who wants that head, Daddy? Oh, Jesus. Just the king of Western civilization being king, nothing to see here. Oh, damn. I need some new rich friends. BW, let's go. B-Dub's in the hizzy. My dog. His name should have been Forehead. Damn, that's more looks like a 6-head. He's definitely giving heads. He loves that. That's his favorite thing. He's like, look at my hair. Oh, it comes all the way down. So the kids really I can't even joke. The kids really like it. That's why they grabbed it and fucking pelted him one. All right. Massive dingling. This guy's eye sure matches the viral lizard theory more than it matches the regular black eye. Wow. Good catch. That is very true. I didn't think of that. Literally 80% forehead. I don't know. He's like an X. Maybe it is a lizard. I think Grateful's onto something here. Because that is a giant lizard head. I'm telling you. Big E. We need Big E. I don't know. I know he's always doing shit. How you get a small head but big forehead? I know. I don't. He's a strange looking chap. I'll tell you that right now. Don't forget Gary, please. Oh, okay. I get you. Let's build it, Scott. You, me, and Big E, baby. Hey, I'm down. I am down. But bad Buddhist. I know I said that hello before, but I love you. Golden Child was one of my favorite movies. I went to see that movie probably like 5 times in the movie theaters. I went and saw the movie I saw the most going back and forth to the movie theaters was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I saw it 9 times. Sick ass movie. But the Golden Child so good. He's like, I want the knife. Like, give me the knife. Please. Oh my God. I know all them lies. Yes, Brother Noomsy. Me, Keen, Dr. Han. He's like, oh God, I love that shit. Is he an actor? Eddie Murphy. Oh, you talking about Big Head there? Big faux head? He's an actor, all right. Nepal burning their country to the ground. Oh, let's go find some Viva Nepal real quick. VEPAL. Viva Nepal. Burning it down, Nepal burning. Let's see it. What the hell? Why not? Oh boy. 2 weeks ago, people are all heated. Damn, I didn't know this was going on. Bloody revolution erupts in Nepal as parliament burned down and ex-first lady snuffed out. Damn! India's first message. Hey, come on. As Kathmandu descends into chaos. Yo, Kathmandu is like kind of dirty and filthy and cold, but it looks so cool in the Golden Child. Oh, man. He's like, man, it's cold out here. And give us the damn clothes. I don't need this. That ain't it showing funny, ain't it? Where the hell is it? Nepal is burning. Here's why. Oh, maybe I'll just let that play. Let's take you to Kathmandu now. At least 13 people have been blah blah boobity boobity bee. Nepal capital during protests. I'm gonna Buddha, I'm gonna check on that and I'll get back to you tomorrow on that. I don't know what's going on. Like I see what's happening, but I wonder why. Like, are the good guys like fed up and taking their country back, or are a bunch of lefties like pissed and they're just doing lefty shit? I'll never understand. You know, I'll never be able to. I'll never give you a story like if I don't know the whole deal. But if you guys tell me that's how the deal is, I'll believe you. No, he's not an actor. He's an actor. Okay, awesome. Kind of like that movie with that one guy who plays that one thing. Oh my God. They're burning Parliament building while Parliament is in session. They're like, oh my God, it's so hot in here. I do not know why. What? Open window. Oh, don't open window. He's like, get out of there. I'm a burning to the law. I don't know why Eddie Murphy's there burning Parliament, but in my mind, that's what's happening. Yeah, and plus I can't business basics 2 weeks ago. They burning that ish right now, huh? Oh. Damn. Damn. A whole lot of this shit changed since Eddie was here. I don't know. They weren't like that when I was there. Holy shit. Come on, come on, come on. You know what's sad? They look really Americanized. I like when they were wearing their own clothes. Look at this, just looks like a regular fucking thug from America, a regular piece of shiz. Doesn't it? Whoa, hello. Something fell. I'll get it afterwards. It says Gen Z shakes Nepal government. Gen Z in America is not good, so I don't know. Ex-Prime Minister's wife, Dized Minister Strizipt. Listen, that's not how you do it anyway. Like, if we had, like, Jan 6 the way it was supposed to be, we would have just, like, booted them all out and left them in the street. We would have filled the whole place up for, like, a month, and then we would have formed a new little thing, and then it probably would have got overturned, but we wouldn't have snuffed people's lives out. Like, that ain't cool. I don't know. And the first lady, what the hell does she have to do with anything? You didn't get little poop rock buck knock, but you snuffed his wife? Bro, come on now. I don't know if that's... Hey. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, can you... Oh, my God. I'm on the wrong... Can you see? All right. I was going to show Jimmy's clip, but it's really sad. Jimmy did a great job. Is this on the right thing? Okay, here we go. Jimmy did a fantastic... I know, I'm so sorry. I'm watching this video without you guys. I forgot. I got to, like, switch them. Ugh. Talk about Steve knows. It's super annoying on StreamYard. On OBS. I'm almost forgetting the name of OBS. I got to go back to streaming on OBS. No, but seriously, on OBS, like, I can open up multiple shits. Boom, 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 boom. This, you have to, like, get rid of it and exit it and pick it up. Drives me nuts. Show Bob's and Vagine. Afro Man would be there, would be funny. Speaking of which, is Alex going late? Adam, Alex is on tomorrow. But you know what? You might be onto something here. Let me see something. Alex posted earlier. Where is my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Ugh. All right, Alex posted this.
Of South Carolina.
This was Alex from earlier. So Alex streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is Manic Monday, a freestyle Monday. But Alex might stream a little. I don't know if he's going to stream this, but because this is a TPUSA event, I know he's going to record it and probably show it on the show tomorrow. But I was kind of hoping we get a little freebie sneak peek tonight. But let's see what he says.
Ladies and gentlemen, I sit right here at the University of South Carolina, one of the finest institutions in all of America. And tonight I challenge any of you that wants to smoke, that wants to come and challenge the Pimp on a Blimp, that has felt inside their deepest desire has always been to challenge me. Well, tonight, if you're in South Carolina, Columbia, especially the University of South Carolina, you're welcome to come join me and a bunch of my friends at the University of South Carolina at the Russell House Theater at 7:30 p.m. And guess what? We even got freaking free pizza. This guy's probably looking at me like I'm crazy. It doesn't matter. It is going to be crazy.
Woo!
And that's what it's all about. Things are going to get crazy. University of South Carolina, Gamecocks, free pizza. Be there by 7, 1400 Green Street, Russell House Theater, Pimp on a Blimp. Let's go.
Woo! That is my homie. Hey, wait, hold on. All right, let's see what Madam Ruby sees. Is he live right now? No, that's an old clip. Yeah, that's an old clip. Nope, that's not him. Same as that energy. Look at this. Donut operator, that's my dog. Don't deport big booty Latinas. Exactly. I just want to thank the University of South Carolina Police Department and Richland County EMS for making sure the event was safe for everyone on campus today. Oh, was this today? No, this is tonight. Yeah. If you missed the day event, no worries, because I'll be on campus tonight at the Russell House Theater at 8 p.m. There you go. The Pizzamp on a Blizzamp. Eating Stizzake and Shrizamp. Dagnab. Oh, that was the mock trial he did earlier in the day. That is right. It's not on any of his channels, though. I was waiting for it today. All right, let's get back over here. I just got a few more stories, my little spit stories, and then I'll make way for the one and only Dark Mass Steve. I don't know if you've seen this. He's like, yo, that's my tour bus, dog. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Sorry. Look at that. Yo, man, they took my tour bus. Yo! I just thought it was crazy. They thought it was ICE. We be clubbing. Idiot Antifa activist mistakes ICE Kids Noobs tour bus as an ICE deportation bus, smashing that ish up. Aerial footage of the Church of Insanity. Ridiculousness, dude. Everybody knows that story. I don't even want to talk about it. Bubba the Love Sponge covered it great today. Maybe if I look at this.
He's not even trying.
Look at. So this is why. And I'm not saying women aren't great. Women are better than men in so many things. Ladies, don't be upset. This is why we don't want y'all being like on the front lines or being cops. Look at this. And this little weasel isn't even trying his hardest.
He's not even trying. They're starting to laugh too. I believe in you. Whoever wins, I believe in you.
Two of them. 2-on-1.
Good God, he's getting it.
It's embarrassing. I gotta give credit to the thicker one. She's smiling. She realizes it's absolutely ridiculous that she has no business there, but she got a good attitude about it. I like that. Look at her face. She's like, this son of a bitch. Now Big Boy comes over. Mayonnaise comes over and handles shit.
Can't do their jobs. They cannot subdue a 140-pound Hispanic guy. But that guy did.
Hawaiian Lummy had to come over and just take care of business real quick. Border Patrol. I'm gonna read the chat because I don't want to miss anything. I'm sure you gotta read that H1B accent. I should have specified. Epaw? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What's Epaw? Feds ain't messing around no more. Is this the Portland one? I think this is. Oh, this is Chicago. Chicago, yeah. They ain't messing about. Come on, folks. Oh! Thinks it's funny.
Give us your hands! Give us your hands open!
Woo! Shot the French toast. Oh, shit. What? You see the camera girl back here? Why are you shooting at me? Because they're trying to do their job. Back the hell up. Even the photogs in Vietnam knew to get the French toast out the way. Beautiful. Get the French. What are you doing? I think there should be like one or two guys. Like I was just gonna say, like, and I've been saying it for a while in my head, like paintball guns. This is silly. But come to think about it, I mean, a couple of paintball gun guys would be a good idea. It's like, oh, he's got pink all over his head and his hair and his clothes because I paintballed him. That's the bad guy. Maybe you could do that. I'm not seeing any like real weapons here. If some lunatic decides to go all crazy, what are they going to do? I'm sure they have like, tasers, low-level tasers and shit. Like, come on, give our boys here, and I think it's a woman, give our people some real ammo. Look, I think that's another stun gun. That's not a real gun. Oh, maybe it is. I don't think so. That looks like a charge pack more than a clip or a magazine. A magazine. I don't know what they call it. I think it's a mag. Somebody clock this fool right here in the pizzace. Pizzalls. Look at it. Just antagonize him. Take him out. Fuck that guy. Forget this guy. Get this prick right here. He's perfect. Look at Aetna. All the commie companies. Tackle this fool. Oh, I almost forgot a story I want to talk about over here, Archie. Oh, I hope I can still find it. Newsome. Maybe this one sounds good. Well, how the turned tables have tabled. There was something really interesting, and I wrote it down, and I didn't take it with me from work. Dag nabbit. It's newer stuff, so just dropped the business. Oh, so anyway, I can't find it exactly. New some masks law. I hope this works. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Gavin Newsom signed a law prohibiting face masks of federal agents, which really just means ICE. But see, it doesn't really say here. By the way, they're not going to comply because it's going to go to the Supreme Court. It's going to be the most illegal thing. Well, one of the most illegal things stupid California Democrats could try to pull off. But the crazy thing is, in the bill, I wonder if somebody will say it, please. In the bill, it says that his own police staff can wear masks if they need to. Unbelievable. So he realizes that the police security detail that he has need to cover their face to protect themselves and their families. But he's saying, why can't we see the faces of the ICE agents? This isn't right. And you know what? Like, right then and there, I think you should be brought up on federal charges. Like, you're trying to get them killed. That's a call to action. I mean, it's not just a call to action. That's an action. Unbelievable. YouTube pays Trump $24.5 million from 2021 suspension settlement. Dag nabbit. YouTube has agreed to pay Donald Trump $24 million for suspending his channel in 2021. President Trump is approaching $100 million in settlements as ABC, CBS, Meta, and others have already kicked in the cash. See, this is something, this is just a little personal. I'm happy for him, believe me. Thank goodness. But it's like, man, this dude's worth billions of dollars, got billions of shit. Where's my money? I want my $24 million. Give me a little bit. Give me 0.5, motherfucker. Nah, good for him. I'm glad he's getting that money. Fuck you too. No, I love you too. I want to be a partner. Partners and friends. This isn't mine. This isn't mine. Is this mine? Starboard. Where is he? There he is, kid. Look at this. Breaking. Over 100,000 federal workers are set to formally resign tomorrow. This is what this guy's saying. 1.3 million viewed. I don't know if it's real, but I hope it's real because that would be fantastic. Great news by everybody all around, baby. Yes. And Trump should immediately fill every position that he possibly can with us. Daniel Graham can take over all of the coding for all of the government, Pentagon, whatever you need. Big E can fix all and put together and condense all of the towers and all that stuff. He knows what to do. He's better than me at it. And I will see, you know what I want to do? I asked Trump. I didn't get to say it personally to him, but I messaged him on Truth about 17, maybe 18,000 times. And I'm like, please let me be the head of one of these companies. I will go through it with a fine-tooth comb and fire every radical leftist there is. I'll fire all of them. And now they're, firing themselves. So it's a great thing. All right. This, like four other things. Not four other things. Yeah, a couple other things before we get out of here. Jay-Z sucks, and the NFL sucks just as bad. This is Bad Bunny. Now we're going to go to Benny Johnson. Look at this for Gio. Ready? This is Bad Bunny. I can't do Benny Johnson's voice. It's like an amalgamation of like 7 other people. He just was announced as the 2026 Super Bowl halftime entertainer. Did you guys know that? It's Bad Bunny. He's a massive Trump hater, anti-ICE activist, and he has no songs in English. Welcome to America. He even canceled his entire U.S. tour for this reason. Booking ICE, man, could be outside my concert, and it's like something that like we're talking about, and like very concerned about it, whatever, you know? That the NFL, oh no, this is back to Benny Johnson. The NFL, okay, actually, the NFL is self-destructing year after year. What the French toast is this crap? And I heard Bubba the Love Sponge this morning, Macho Man, if you don't know, I'll let you know. He is the sound guy, producer guy. He does a lot of other stuff too, but he's like a sick ass DJ too. He likes this dude's music. I think Lummy said he liked it. Like I've heard of Bad Bunny. I ain't gonna lie, don't know one thing about him until now. I'm like, are you kidding me? They're shoving this gizay crap down our throats. Bad Bunny has officially been announced as the headliner for the Super Bowl LX halftime show, scheduled for February 8th, 2026 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, 90210. I don't know. This marks a historic moment as he is widely reported to be the first Latino male artist to headline a Super Bowl. I think, Chuck, it's gonna be Tate. Jay-Z sucks, okay? What have we gotten? I mean, it felt like the Eminem Dr. Dre halftime show, which was still awesome, but it felt like it was rushed, and I thought it could have been a million, trillion times better. You had like fat upside down 50 Cent. Like, it was just a mess. I don't know. I think it could have been done way. The Fat Pig is here, everybody. Everybody give him. I know Adam Wiley hates the Fat Pig, but wait, yes. Chip is exempt from the mask order. See, Daniel Graham knows that's his neck of the woods. He's trying to get federal officers killed. That's it. Bottom line. We need treason, sedition charges brought against Newscomb, Bonita, yep, and his pedo in chief Scott Wiener. Good name. Must be with Anthony. Must be Anthony's cousin. Hell yeah, I'm telling you, it's the truth. Truth in the booth. So who else? Look at NFL sucks. Goodell sucks. Everybody. He also dated Kim Kardashian. No. Is there any person she hasn't dated? Michael Jackson standing still for 2 minutes without doing anything is better than Bad Bunny's entire career. Ain't it the truth in a booth? Just canceled my subscription. The stupid end zone messages were barely tolerable. But this is totally unacceptable. Canceled. I don't know. Oh, whatever. How Trizans think they look. They actually look. All right, then. Hey, easy. You're going to get me in trouble. All right, yeah, the last thing I should do is be reading these amazing, hilarious, awesome Twitter posts are just perfect. Yeah, Mundani. Matt Walsh here. Trump said he authorized full force. So, what is full force exactly? Apparently, it's arresting one guy and then running away. I could do it so much better, Matt Walsh. Dang it, I had it for a second there. I lost it. I agree with him. Look at this. I'm from Portland. This is what I was trying to find for our Portland people. Matt Adams and Bad Buddha escaped, but that's still my boy, and that's still close to his old home. And everybody out there, everybody in Portland, look at all these cops, all these whoever's agents.
Now it looks like the police officers are
they got one guy.
So we'll let this play out here.
And now the crowd with the blow up frog. This lady, knock-kneed lady, weighs about 87 pounds. And a bunch of little beta ass Antifa squeebs scared all of these cops away.
Yes.
They all feel empowered now, by the way. They all feel empowered.
Yeah, the protest. The protesters out here have filled the streets again.
And so what Matt Walsh is trying to say? I could do so much better, Matt Walsh. I got to listen to him. I haven't listened to him in months. Trump said he authorized full force. So what is full force exactly? Arresting one guy and then running away? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely beta ridiculous. We saw that. I think we're caught up. That's why I take my 11-year-old daughter to drag queen shows. I want him to know it's okay to have his body played with. These people are legit clinically insane and are even willing to sacrifice their own children for the cows. Watch this. This is sickening. She wants her 11-year-old son to know it's okay to have his body played with, not to play with your own body.
Us and my body, your body, their bodies are home for the living God. Yes? Full of grace, full of truth. That is why I take my 11-year-old boy to drag shows in the summer with my friend and fellow church leader, Tate, and her 11-year-old boy. I want him to know that there is no wrong way to have a body, especially if you're a man.
So I think like every time one of these people speaks, you have to switch the things. So I think she has a daughter because she said my son. And Kate, Kate ain't Kate. It's, Jeremy or something.
That bodies can be celebrated and played with. I want him to know that all bodies can shapeshift and be adorned with makeup and glitter. All bodies.
Hello, you're supposed to be some kind of religious figure, and you're talking about shape-shifting. That's Satan stuff, lady. What are you doing? And then some loser shoots up the Mormon church. I'm not saying I want anybody hurt, but pick a church, the right way.
I want him to know that there is no wrong way to live.
Damn it, I hate that I can't just say stupid, silly little jokes because I gotta censor myself on YouTube. This is a joke.
In his body, as long as his body is not hurting other bodies. Amen.
No, don't say amen. Just get that. Let's see what she's gonna say. Let's finish it. Oh, it hurts.
I especially want him to know this. If he turns out to be a heterosexual, able-bodied, and cisgendered man, I want to raise a boy who knows that he doesn't get to tell other people how to live. Us and my.
Isn't that crazy? She's rooting for her child to be mentally insane. Oh my God. I love you, Trump. I love you, Donald Trump. Get out of the way and let me be president. JD Vance can go put on mascara all day and do, hoop-de-loop-de dances with his wife and kids and shit. I got no hatred towards you guy, JD Vance. Please let me be king for a month. I will fix this whole country real fast. Oh my God, Trumpski, what are you doing, bro? Driving me nuts. All right, I hate to end it on that. Let's end it on something fun. I think I got something fun. All right, ready? It's only a minute and something, then we'll get out of here and head over to Dark Man Steve and enjoy some, chatting over there at good old Dark Man Steve's crib. Because these are dark times. And when dark times call for, is Dark Man Steve. So I just want you to hear something. This is not Donald Trump at the last State of the Union address. No. This is Bill Clinton at the 1995. I think it's the State of the Union address too. Let me see.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace, as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Everybody stood up. The whole place, both sides of the aisle, everyone stood up because guess what? There used to be, something called common sense, meaning it was common amongst almost every single normal, human being. They all stood up and they're like, this is boring. We all know this. Why are we clapping for something that we already know about? It's like, oh, the sky's blue. No shit, Bill. Is there anything left? And that's it. They clapped for him. I thought it was good. Nice ending on some claps. That was from Elon. Bill Clinton on illegal immigration, 1995 State of the Union. Today's Democratic Party would call him a far-right extremist. Pretty effing crazy, if you ask me. All right, let me finish getting to the chat. Adam loves me. Oh, God. I hope so. I had to escape, but Elmo must return. We love Elmo. Get Elmo back. I might have Elmo back on here. Uh-oh, we better get flying. It is that time. Bible says women aren't supposed to speak in church. They are to be seen and not heard. No, I think that's kids. But yeah, women aren't supposed to take roles as priests, I don't think. Pretty sure it says in the Bible. Also, ladies, why would you want to? Just let the guy go up there. It's kind of frustrating being a priest. Daniel Graham. Listen, I've actually thought about it many, many, many times. Like, I want that. Oh, I love it. I'm running a little late. All right. Woo! Thank goodness. Pre-Obama Democrat Party before the Marxist Revolution takeover. Exactly. And you can see how Bill Clinton thought back then, and everybody basically agreed with him. But I've been based even before then. I was way right of Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton did a lot of good shit. To be honest with you, he did a lot of really bad shit. He actually, in my opinion, fucked up the whole deep state thing. He really made the deep state because he's the one, and it wasn't even him. He's out like, hey, listen, man, I'm just getting me a couple, I'm having a cigar with Monica. Hillary, go ahead, take over. Well, we're just doing a little cigar over here. We're having a human humidor. Where is a human humidor? Hillary, just get out of here now. That's what was going on with, like, Clinton was doing some good shit, blah, 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 but Hillary behind the scenes was letting fucking George Soros and all these people come in and just ruin the whole thing. But he did a couple good things. He did welfare reform because back then you could, and for a long time, many decades, you could get free money from conception. Oh, you didn't think it was a bundle of cells back then, did you? From conception all the way until the child turned 18. So these people would be having a kid when their kid's like 16, 17 years old so that they could have another 18 years of free money. And that leads up to their retirement. It was the biggest scam. And of all people, Bill Clinton fixed it. So what the hell do you know? On that note, Morgan Elizabeth, there you go. I know you got mad stuff going on, girl. I appreciate you. You got my vote for mascara. I know, bro. I gotta go to Rumble. Dang nabbit, I want to go to Rumble so bad. And the door's closed. Not just yet. All right, you guys, get your tuckuses over to the one and only Doc Man Steve. Please and thank you. Danagram, it says something like that. Just like, come on. Just like this. All right, we got to go. Doc Man Steve time. I know he's running a little late, but that's all right. I will be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why I just like saying it that way. It's just like Truth Unbreakable. It's like Truth is Unbreakable. I don't know why. It's crazy. But I try to give you guys all your flowers. I love you guys so much for being here and putting up with my mess. I love it. I love you guys. I really do. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. regular schedule back time. And tomorrow we're going to have Alex Stein back. It's the countdown. There's only 12 or 13 more shows left. Oh, it really does irk me. I'm fake crying, but on the inside, I am pissed. I'm like, fuck you, Glenn Beck. I don't know what Glenn Beck's thinking. I hope, I wish him well. You got to wish people well, and hopefully all good things. All good things. Speaking of all good things, get over to our boy, Doc Man Steve. We're going to be all up in that chat, getting all chat ratty up in there and having a grand old time. Watch Bubba in the morning. I'll be in the chat. Me again at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Alex out at 7. Bad Buddhist. Doc Man, I'm looking at Bad Buddhist. Doc Man Steve at 8. And we'll do it again tomorrow. 6 p.m. I love y'all. Love y'all. Get over to Doc Man Steve right now. Just like on the way. That's how it works. Thank you, Adam Wilder. Thank you, all of you. I love you. All right. Later.